Yeah, we are today giving a lesson for level 3.
3. Welcome level 3 and welcome everybody who is watching this class.
And thank you for joining. So as you saw, we just showed 2 different steps. We will start with the easiest one, and then in the second half of the lesson we will be seeing the other one more difficult, but they are based on the same idea. So before starting, we can show in slow motion the first step. The first sequence is going to start with me walking to the side, to my right side and Laura's left side. Here, I will stop in this moment, go to a side step, and then continue walking backwards. I'll show it again from this side. I'm on Laura's left side. I walk forward. I do a side step, and then I go back with my left. Let's show it in an open embrace and see. So
to be even more visible.
Yeah. So before starting, I will go to the side on my left foot, and I change weight without leading Laura to also change. So I'm now in a cross position, but instead of walking to her right, I'm walking to the left inside in the same line of the foot that is just leading her. I will stop in the middle, and then I will go to axis pivot and go to the side as she just pivots on her right foot, not left.
Left.
That's complicated.
Yes.
At this point, I let her walk back to the outside, to my right, and we are finished with this step.
And so, for me, it will be, I will show the same and then I will show frontal. So, it's like side step, and then I'm going back as he enters in, yeah? And then as he is starting to, I will change weight as well as he slowly starts to change my weight, and I will just follow his body and his hips, yeah? And I am pivoting after him with my left leg. This is following on the floor, right? And then, of course, he's inviting me on his side, right? Then it's like, again, here it's like very simple. We go side, we go back, and keeping the connection with the partner. He's here, yeah, on this side of me, yes? So I want to keep the connection. I will change the weight as he's changing the weight, and he's going side, I'm pivoting side, yeah? And then he's going to pivot back, I will pivot after him with my left leg. This leg is always good to accompany with the point on the floor. And then here it is, I'm pushing forward close to him. So,
good.
As you see,
Let's show it. We'll show it
in the open race.
To the side, I'm changing. I'm walking in the same line as Laura, and now I stop her in the middle. Then now I go around, pivot side, and here we're in front of each other. Moving to the back. I can even continue by just taking a step to the side. I'm on her left, and I can continue doing the same again. Now, for this and the next step, what's most important for us is that we stay connected. So this is a great exercise in staying in front of each other. Things that can go wrong are something like this. I go there, and I walk behind her.
Which is another situation, if it's done right, it's another situation, but it's not the idea now.
Right? So that would be wrong. I'm going there and I just...
Yeah, and you're overpassing me.
I'm overpassing. I'm not taking care of my partner. The same, she could be, even if I do everything right, if she doesn't try to stay connected, what happens is that here, she will just walk backwards.
I will fall backwards, yeah? Instead of moving the axis and really waiting
we mean by stay connected? Look at our shoulders. They're always the same distance. Okay? So we are always looking at each other. Show it from here. So you can see that if I am a wall and she's a wall, we're never at an angle, we're always in front of each other. Okay? There, there, and there. And if either of us violates this, this can happen. Okay? We're not doing what we want.
Yes.
So for this step, what's really important is that you look at how our bodies are facing each other. So here I'm dissociating to stay with her. She's also dissociating to stay with me.
And it's something subtle.
It's very subtle, but it's really it's important to start, because otherwise, if you're like this to the side, she will never feel, even if I do everything right, she will never feel to turn towards me.
We lose connection, we lose this frontality that we need to keep.
So here, now, pivots are always important. What I'm doing is I'm going in axis, pivoting without losing the frontality, and going to the side. Okay? So always for both of us. Go in axis and then pivot. Show it again from both sides. I'm going there. I'm already dissociated a little bit. I go in axis and I pivot. I go back. And I can move to the side. Forward. I go in axis pivot, and then I can do this step. Try not to do everything together, and then you can go.
Yeah, because the beauty of this is not to do it, is to let it with delay as well, and especially for us, the ladies, well, many times, but especially in this case, it's important that I'm first, okay, in the middle. Then he's suggesting me to go move the axis, change the axis. And here I let this, I don't just rush to move it, I mean the free leg. I let it and I follow his body, his chest, shoulders, and hips, yeah, and I'm going, and I let this leg to be connected on the floor, this free leg, but I don't rush it to join it or to pull it back or something like that.
Absolutely. If you just guess that there's another back step, this will never happen. For leaders, you can help. And that's why I told you to stop here. When you stop a little, not really stop, but if you slow down around here, you're kind of saying, look, something special is coming. Don't rush just yet. Something special is coming, and then you explain, this is what we're doing. Okay? So if I just go there, even if I do it right for her, she just goes naturally into the second step.
You're calling me in the second step to move my axis back.
Yeah. So I say, okay, wait a minute there. This is what we're doing instead. So let's show it for the last time in a close embrace, and then we will move to the second version. So we're going there, and here I'm in a close embrace. I will need a little bit more dissociation here to really stay close and still have space for both to walk. Okay, here I stop and I go around and I go back. I can move to the other side, and now there's a bit more turn because of that. There. And good. Shall we show the next one?
So we could pass, to the next step.
Yes. Now, same principle, but now we'll do something a little bit more tricky. We're going the side and starting the same way. Then I'm going starting the same way and stopping in the same place. But then I will close, and now go to a sakata. Let's try it again. Starting the same way, to the side, and change. I'm changing, she's not. I walk in her line, I'm dissociating. Now I stop in the middle, change feet. So you see, I'm now on the opposite side, and as I go back, she goes to a side step instead, where I can do a sakata.
he calls me because he's moving the back and he opens his hip and so on, and he's opening his chest. From here, yeah, I am turning the same, but he's now calling me side. And then, of course, like back. Yeah. Backward pivot, right? The backward auto.
Keep looking at our upper bodies and seeing where we are looking and where we're creating space.
It's our GPS.
Yes. That is true. This is where we go and make space for each other.
Don't use the GPS, girls.
Yeah. So, and if you look at it here, what we're doing is there and here. You see that my body, my upper body, is no more just going back. I'm opening there so that I can make space for her to fasten my side. Let's do it in an open embrace. So, let's do it all together in an open embrace. I'm going to the side and changing here. So my left is free. I go to the middle and step and stop. Okay, so I'm stopping. I am now collecting my feet and pivoting, and then I go back. Now I want to turn there, and she will come with me. The Sakara is almost automatic.
It's like a necessity. It comes natural. It comes very naturally.
It comes just basically because my foot is already in her way. So look at this, and there and change. Forward, pivot. Now, see this foot, if her right foot comes here, this is already in a position for a sakata. I don't have to do anything but...
I'm already, you see? Like he's already there actually.
And I can just step in it.
Change the weight.
This is a great way, yes. I'm just changing weight and I'm finished.
And turn, yeah.
So look at our body and now look as both of us leave the free leg behind the frame. With the free leg behind every time we can. So we never try to rush with the free leg to the next step.
Yes, exactly.
Look at it.
The importance.
So here she leaves this foot
for the moment.
Behind as much as possible. Okay? Until she really has to move it.
Now is the one when I'm changing the weight, but look where my leg is, my free leg is, right? Still. And then I will pivot after him, right?
Now this is my free leg.
And then he's calling me here. I am just with the leg there to go. And important as well, I go where his body is. I will not go there, I will not go more, I will not go there. I go in a side exactly on the line of his body. And now it's like when he's changing, he starts to change the weight, I start to change the weight. And I
only now,
and because I liberate this, as well we need the leg. Yeah. My free leg is still there because also I don't rush it.
Yeah, we don't rush it. And I do the same. This is still there. This hasn't moved. I went from here, Sakata, there. So we both do this. It's a really important thing not just for followers but also for leaders. Try not to do movements too early.
Well, we just
again, go and change, and then I'm going there, going around, 1, 2, and I'm ready. This is a great start for a hero, for example. It's a really dynamic way to start a hero.
Yes.
Okay, let's show it from the other side. So let's show it from the other side, and going to the side, changing, walking out. I pivot and change. Here I pivot and then I change. Okay, so just in case it's not noticeable, I'm first pivoting on my left and then I change and I have my right standing. I can go back with the left. I bring her around and now I'm ready to go. I can also just go like this.
Yeah, so, or maybe if you want to show it alone for the man, just
I think that
because maybe
yes.
Every time is my skirt on, and maybe they don't really see your change of weight there.
Yes, so we're going to the side, change. I'm walking in her line, so she's here. I'm then pivoting 180, changing, and going back to the left. Okay, now, at this point, I go back to make space for her, lead her to my side, and go to the side. Show it again. Go to the side, change. I go in the same line as my partner, I pivot and change. Go back, and then lead her to the other side, second. Let's show you the closer first. We go there, and go in her line, change, back, around, and we are back in the same direction. Right? So we're not changing like in the previous version. Show again. Let's show it from the other side. Close embrace. Always look at our upper body. There's a detail that I want to show, which is the following. I go and change. I still have to tell her, look, something weird is happening. Here, I stop. Right? Then I do my pivot. I go back. Now, if I just bring her back,
yeah, this will
she
happen.
will fall. That's why here we have more space between us. We're not just sticking to each other. Okay, so we have to have some space so that she can be comfortable in her axis and go around me. We're still facing each other, but we're not stuck. Embraces are flexible. Okay?
We are adjusting the arm, and yeah, we are not going to have all the time this shape of embrace, right?
Yes, we're not rigid.
We're not blocking there to do. Yeah,
That's horrible.
when we will do like an autocortal, let's say, for example, we can be like this, right?
Yes.
But when we do, for example, let's say
we're going in this here. Look at my head. My head has to go all the way here to make space for her to pass in front of me. If I don't let her stay in axis, right, she will fall. So I have to go back and.
And it's important for us as well, ladies, to, of course, to adjust the arm, like I said. You see, like, maybe I'm starting with the arm on his back, but when we arrive into this moment of turning, I go sliding with my arm on his back, so that I create space for both of us, for me, and he does the same, but we keep the connection of the body on this side, right?
Looking at each other.
Exactly.
With the body.
And then we use the circularity, yeah? We want to use the circularity, not pulling and pushing, right? Like Mauro said. And then we use for us this, right? To go.
To the side, I change, and over here I can already adapt with a little bit of dissociation. Like there, stop, and go around, and there. I can continue. Yeah. So, thank you so much. I think we can make a short summary. So, we saw today the first step was this. Still walking to the side, press there, stop, go around, and walk backwards. We can go to the side, and then again, there, walk around, go back. That was the first thing we saw. Then we had some complication. We went in the same beginning, but then here I pivot and I go to the side. And once again, I will go in the middle, pivot, and in a side step. In general, what was important is always face each other. For the leaders, communicate when you're trying to do something a bit different from the normal. Communicate it by slowing down and making sure that you are prepared. Yes. Yeah, she needs to know what is happening, right? If I just continue there, there's no. Yeah, she will go.
And as well for us, we have to respond to this and to delay, to go in the axis and delay the leg.
try to be slow and leave your free legs behind. This is an interesting idea, this kind of thing, so we can just maybe show it doesn't happen only in this case. Another interesting way to start to have the same kind of movement but on the other side. Here in a sandwich, for example, I could go there and just walk around there, right? So there's a lot of places where you can try to stop and change the direction of the movement with this kind of
the same concept. And for us, this effect is on the other side with the other leg, but it's the same concept and the same importance, which is magnificent if we let that free leg connected on the floor, with the point on the floor, active but relaxed, ready to follow the body, right? And not to, it does miracles. So, lovely ladies, try this, try to think of it, try to be aware of it,
and always try to keep the connection constant. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining.
To see with music.
Right,
Oh,
we should see the music. Let's have a look.
Yeah. We were so caught up in the explanation.
We should see the music. Let's hear the music. That's it for today. After listening to the music, once again, thank you for joining. Stay safe and see you hopefully in person as soon as possible.
Thank you very much. Besos y abrazos. And remember the last element that we show that is, that's related. We are waiting for you here in the studio because we will do it live here. The last one that we showed, So stay healthy. Yes.
And also because we miss you.
Of course, that's obvious. So, see you soon. Besos y abrazos.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.